Have you ever felt like the world is crumbling down because you've hit a major setback? Maybe you didn't land that dream job, or your big project flopped, or even worse, you feel like giving up entirely. Here's the good news. Failure isn't the end, it's just part of the journey. And if you're ready to bounce back stronger than ever, you're in the right place. In today's video, we're diving into the art of resilience, how you can turn failures into fuel and bounce back like a true pro. Let's get into it. Reframe your mindset. First things first, how you see failure matters. Most people view failure as a dead end, a sign that they should stop trying. But what if you could flip the script? Instead of seeing failure as a loss, think of it as valuable feedback. Every setback is just data telling you what didn't work, so you can get closer to what will work. The most successful people have all failed, a lot. Think of entrepreneurs, athletes, or artists. They don't avoid failure. They embrace it as part of the learning process. Failure becomes a stepping stone, not a roadblock. Embrace growth over perfection. We live in a world that glorifies perfection, but here's the truth. Perfection is an illusion. Striving for it will only hold you back. What really matters is growth. Focus on improving, not being flawless. When you fall short, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? This small shift in mindset transforms failure into an opportunity to get better, sharper, and smarter. The key is to practice self-compassion. Don't beat yourself up when things go wrong. Instead, recognize the effort you put in and commit to learning from the experience. You'll be amazed at how much lighter and more motivated you'll feel. Build your resilience. Muscle. Resilience isn't something you're born with. It's something you build over time, just like a muscle. The more you face challenges and bounce back, the stronger your resilience becomes. But how do you build resilience in real life? Start with these actionable steps. Stay connected with supportive people. Surround yourself with friends, mentors, or colleagues who uplift you when you're down. Keep a journal of your setbacks and victories. Writing things down helps you process emotions and track your progress. Practice gratitude. Yes, even in tough times, focusing on what's going right in your life can give you perspective and energy to keep going. Resilience is about learning to adapt. You can't control everything, but you can control how you respond. Take small, consistent actions. After a failure, it's easy to feel overwhelmed or stuck. But here's the thing, you don't need to figure everything out at once. Just take one small action, then another, then another. Small, consistent steps are what lead to big changes. If you're trying to bounce back from a failed project, for example, ask yourself, what's the next tiny action I can take to move forward? Maybe it's sending a follow-up email, re-evaluating your strategy, or asking for feedback. It doesn't have to be a massive step, just forward movement. The secret to success isn't in the giant leaps, it's in the tiny steps you take daily. Develop a strong why. When setbacks hit, it's easy to lose motivation. That's why having a strong why is crucial. Ask yourself, why are you doing what you're doing? What's your larger purpose? When your why is clear, bouncing back becomes easier because you know what you're fighting for. Your why gives you direction when things feel uncertain. Whether it's building a career you love, improving your skills, or impacting the world in a meaningful way, your why will keep you grounded and focused. Redefine success on your terms. Here's something we don't hear often enough. Success looks different for everyone. Redefine what success means to you. Stop comparing yourself to others and focus on your own journey. Maybe success for you isn't about hitting a six-figure salary right away, but about growing your skills or building meaningful connections. Your failures don't define you. What defines you is how you respond to them. The more you embrace your definition of success, the easier it will be to move forward after setbacks. Celebrate progress, not just outcomes. It's easy to only celebrate when we've made it, but don't overlook the importance of celebrating small wins. Did you try again after failing? Did you learn something new? Did you keep going even when you didn't feel like it? That's progress, and it deserves recognition. Acknowledging progress, no matter how small, fuels your resilience and helps you stay motivated. Remember, resilience is a journey, not a destination. Take responsibility, not blame. One of the most important parts of bouncing back from failure is taking responsibility for what happened. But let's be clear, there's a difference between taking responsibility and taking blame. Blame is about guilt and feeling like you're not good enough, while responsibility is about empowerment. When you take responsibility, you acknowledge what went wrong without attaching it to your self-worth. Instead of asking, "Why me?" start asking, "What can I do differently next time?" This shift puts you back in control of your situation and gives you the power to improve and move forward. Adjust your expectations. Sometimes failure isn't a result of lack of effort. It's a sign that we need to adjust our expectations. Setbacks can happen when we set goals that are too ambitious or unrealistic. While it's important to aim high, it's also crucial to set achievable milestones along the way. Ask yourself, are my expectations realistic for the time and resources I have right now? If not, consider breaking down your goals into smaller, more manageable steps. Failure often feels worse when we've set the bar too high, so give yourself some grace. It's okay to take it one step at a time. Strengthen your mental resilience with mindfulness. One powerful way to build resilience is through mindfulness. When you practice mindfulness, you learn to be present in the moment without judgment. This can help you better manage stress and recover more quickly from failures. When faced with setbacks, our minds often spiral into what-ifs or worst-case scenarios. Mindfulness helps you stay grounded, process emotions, and focus on what you can control. Simple practices like deep breathing, meditation, or just taking a moment to pause can make a huge difference. By training your mind to be more resilient, you'll find it easier to navigate tough situations and bounce back with clarity. Be open to feedback, even when it stings. It's hard to hear that you've failed, but even harder when someone gives you feedback about why you failed. But here's the thing. Feedback is one of the most valuable tools you have when it comes to improving and bouncing back. Next time you face a setback, ask for feedback. It might sting in the moment, but constructive criticism can give you the insight you need to avoid the same mistakes in the future. Don't take it personally. See it as an opportunity for growth. Remember, failure isn't about you as a person. It's about something in the process that didn't work. Learn from it, adjust, and come back stronger. Develop a resilience routine. Just like anything else in life, resilience requires consistency. You can't just snap your fingers and expect to be resilient overnight. One of the best ways to strengthen your resilience is by building habits that promote it every day. Here are a few ideas for your resilience routine. Morning affirmations. Start your day with positive affirmations that remind you of your strengths and resilience. On physical activity, whether it's a walk, yoga, or a workout, physical movement helps reduce stress and builds mental toughness. And self-reflection. Take 5 minutes every day to reflect on your challenges and how you're handling them. Are you reacting with fear or with resilience? These small daily practices compound over time, making you more resilient with each passing day. Give yourself permission to feel. A huge misconception about resilience is that it means you have to be strong all the time and push through without feeling anything. But true resilience actually involves giving yourself permission to feel, whether it's disappointment, frustration, or sadness. Bouncing back doesn't mean ignoring your emotions. It means acknowledging them, sitting with them, and then using them as fuel to propel you forward. Suppressing your feelings only delays your recovery. By facing your emotions head-on, you can process them in a healthy way and come out the other side even stronger. Focus on what you can control. After a failure, it's easy to get stuck obsessing over what went wrong and what's outside of your control. But a key to building resilience is focusing on what you can control. Think of it like this. Imagine holding a rope with one end representing what you can control and the other representing what you can't. The more you tug on the end you can't control, the more exhausted and stuck you feel. But if you focus on the end that you can control, you start to regain your power and energy. Make a list of things that are in your control, your attitude, your effort, your actions. That's where your energy should go. The rest? Let it go. Learn to laugh at yourself. Humor is one of the best tools for dealing with failure. When you learn to laugh at yourself and your mistakes, you take away their power over you. Laughing lightens the mood, shifts your perspective, and makes failure feel a little less like the end of the world. Don't take everything so seriously. We all mess up. It's part of being human. Being able to see the humor in the situation helps you release the stress and move on with a clearer mind. The next time you fail, try finding the humor in it. You'll be surprised at how much it can ease the blow. Focus on long-term growth, not short-term success. When we fail, it's easy to get caught up in the short-term loss and forget about the bigger picture. But real resilience is about seeing failure as part of your long-term growth. Every setback you face today is preparing you for something greater tomorrow. It's sharpening your skills, testing your patience, and building your character. Success isn't just about the individual wins and losses. It's about the growth that happens along the way. So next time you fail, remind yourself that this is just a small chapter in your much larger story. Keep your eyes on the long game, and you'll find it easier to bounce back. Setbacks aren't always setbacks. Sometimes they're redirections. Sometimes what we see as a failure is actually a redirection, an opportunity to go in a new, better direction. That job you didn't get? It might be because something even better is waiting for you. That project that flopped? Maybe it's pushing you to pivot in a way that will lead to even more success down the line. The next time you experience failure, ask yourself, what is this teaching me? Where is this guiding me? Sometimes the biggest setbacks in life are the very things that lead us to our greatest breakthroughs. Resilience isn't about never falling down. It's about how quickly you get back up and what you do after. Failure is inevitable, but staying down is optional. So the next time life throws you a curveball, don't shy away. Embrace it, learn from it, and come back even stronger. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and share this video with anyone who might need a little boost today. Let's build a community of resilient people who turn setbacks into comebacks. And hey, don't forget to subscribe to Broken Bolthead. We've got plenty more content coming your way to help you succeed in life, no matter what challenges you face. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't keep all these tips to yourself. Share this video with someone who could use a reminder that failure isn't the end of the road. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to join our Broken Bolthead community, where we're all about turning setbacks into setups for success.